Welcome back to the channel, and today I am taking my first look at an early access game called Age of Warbots, which allows you to build transforming, shape-shifting robots and then either battle them by controlling them yourself, or you can actually have the computer control them at like massive scales. So seems pretty related to the stuff I like to do on the channel. One funny thing I noticed, the name of the game isn't on the title screen. You're missing the title part of the title screen. All right, so I just clicked on Warbot Creator. Welcome to the Warbot Creator. It's a fairly complicated process, so it's strongly recommended that you look at the tutorials by clicking on the question mark. Okay, I was like, where do I find a tutorial? Do I start the campaign or do I go into Sandbox? But it looks like we got some tutorials here. All right, I've learned basic camera controls. Oh, let's minimize this for now, the quick reference thing. All right, so the golden plate is our base for the Warbot. We got blocks, weapons, and shields down there. Okay, interesting. You can hide objects, make them invisible. Oh, it looks like it allows you to freely place things at angles, even if it doesn't look like it'll attach. Like, it looks like it's not strictly on a grid system. Oh, we can scale objects too. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, you can give your Warbot its own mass and health values. Oh, this is interesting. Your Warbot can form up to 5 different transformations. Each transformation activates a number of transformation joins. So we have hinges, rotators, and sliders. You can even select transform sounds for the transformations. That's pretty cool. So it seems like this is really built around the transformation aspect. Like it's a key aspect to it. I thought you just had the ability to build transforming Warbots, but it seems like you should build transforming Warbots. All right, I got through the basics. I'm not gonna remember most of it until I actually try it out. But oh, there's also Warbot AI. So apparently you can give your Warbot 5 different functions simultaneously. What? Oh, this is like a whole logic system. Oh, wow. This is way more complicated than I was expecting. If can see enemy, then go to, wow, you can just you can completely designate the behavior of your computer controlled Warbot. You could have like an aggressive robot or a defensive robot. This is really interesting. Wow, if distance to the nearest enemy is less than 50 and health percentage is less than 70, then perform transformation number 2. That's pretty cool. All right, this is a very different take on stuff I've done. It has some new elements to it. So here we got some parts. Let's just take a quick overview of what kind of parts we have. Looks like we got blocks, wedges, corners, like strut things, pipes, other detail-y looking things, glowing blocks, transformation joints. Wait, is this? Oh, those are just categories. So if I click on this, oh, yeah, we got a bunch of different, all of these have subcategories. Oh, wow. Okay. Yep, that makes sense. This is pretty interesting. Physical motion. So we got, oh, we have like prefabbed legs and stuff. Wow. Oh, there's a lot of settings, and you can set the health values. Wait, can I change the, oh, wow. You can set the health values of the individual parts as well. I don't know what this was at. It was probably like, I don't know, 30 or something. This is pretty cool. All right, we got various wheels, interesting wheel designs, thrusters, rotators, and hinges. Oh, look at all these weapons. We have multiple versions of each of these types of weapons, like harpoons, plasma guns, melee. We got saw arms, axe arms, like bludgeon arms, spike arms, saw blade. What? Biters, explosives. These all kind of look very similar. Cannons. These are cool. Man, I have no idea how to build, how easy or hard it's going to be to build yet, or like how the transformations work, but we might have to do some tests with like some prefabs first. We even have shields and stuff. Okay. This is crazy. Oh, they have a sample folder. Perfect. All right, let's do a quick test with this one first. All right, so I can drive this thing around. Oh, it says the controls. There's a controls guide. Good. Left click to shoot. Okay. Interesting sound effects. Very bouncy. Why are you bouncing so much? Press escape to return. All right, now let's just take a look at how is this thing. Wait, can I modify this? Okay, interesting. Let's load in another one that might have transformation capabilities. Whoa, this thing is pretty crazy looking. On, quick test here. Oh, this one doesn't have it. Its legs are so funny. Its legs are so funny. It does not match the body at all. How did you... This thing has an attack sequence? 1, 2... Wait, what? Oh, that's different now. Wait, how did you do that? This is all the same button. I'm just left clicking. I'm just holding down left click now. How is this programmed? I need to know how this thing is, like, how does this work? Weapon slot 1. Left mouse click. Oh, I didn't even try right mouse click. We can look at its functions here. If can see enemy, go to state 2. Okay, see, this is complicated. This is a lot of stuff that I don't even know. I'm overwhelmed right now. What does right click do though? What is that? What just happened? It threw its head. How do you do that? And then it respawns? What? Weapon slot number 2. Where are weapon slots? This is weapon slot. So, okay, hold on. Is the head... We go to weapons. Wait, this is considered a weapon, the android. Oh, okay, so the whole punching thing is a prefab android, like, torso. So then, if we go to explosive... No, what's the head? Cannon? Is the head a weapon? Oh, okay. So under Android, oh, that's a built-in weapon. Okay, this makes so much more sense now. Okay, so now if oh, hold on. No, I don't want that. I don't want this right now. Unclick it. How do I unclick it? Okay, I'm figuring it out. If you hold shift, you can highlight different objects. So this is weapon slot 1. This is weapon slot 2. Okay, this is simpler than I thought it was. These are prefabs. This wasn't meticulously programmed joint by joint to do the things. Okay. There's hope for me here. I think this is actually a really simple build. Because then you just got the legs. This is all one part. This is one part. These are each one part. Okay. I think this is just a simple build. All right, you know what? Let's start the campaign, and it's probably going to give us a bit of a step-by-step process with building and everything. But now at least we understand what we're capable of. I really want to see, like, something transforming, though. And I don't know if we'll get to that in the campaign or not. Easy puzzles. Bot offense. So we have battles and puzzles. Interesting. Let's try one of each. We'll start with puzzles because it's on the left. Wait, is this a different tutorial? Oh. Oh, this is a better tutorial. Yeah, let me do this instead of reading. This is going to give me a more hands-on learning ability. Okay, so this is interesting. I can select a bot, and then if I double right click here, I tell it to move there. Okay. Okay, now we got an army. Press H to see the health of units. Cool. So this is a battle simulation here. All right, so we can select by dragging, select a whole group. With all the bots selected, double right click on the warbot to attack it. Is it gonna fight back? Whoa, what's it doing? What is that? Look at it load the thing. Its health is almost down. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. This is not at all what I was expecting. All right, what do we got going on here? Start the battle. Select the red one. Press enter to take control of it. Here we go. Oh, this one has transform. Okay, so here we go. Oh, this one has an interesting steering. We got to go around. Transform is click number 2. All right, you ready? Transforming time. How do you do this? Once transformed, aimed at the enemy and left click to shoot. How do you like how does that even work with the transformations though? From the sandbox perspective. All right, what do we got going on now? Click on the B key to show the health bars of the blocks. Oh, these have infinite health. All right, take control of the robot. So we click on it, press enter, and then we gotta destroy the tree. Look at us run! Okay, left mouse click attack. Okay, that's actually pretty powerful. All right, we reached the tree. I like a step-by-step tutorial like this. Whoa, we got a tank now. N key to show the physics states? Black circles are static. Oh, whoa, interesting. Blue circles are dynamic and are movable. Okay. Push through these things. This thing drives really nice. Look at that. All right, no problem. All right, tutorial completed. Easy. Now we can solve a puzzle, no problem. Looks like we gotta touch trees. Is this game trying to tell me something? There's not a lot of grass around here, but there are some trees. It's telling us to touch trees. Reach the golden tree to win. All right, so we press B and N. Oh, it swaps. So we can see, that is like crucial information because this is movable. This is destructible. So we need to use that regularly to see how we can interact with things. All right, so let's go ahead and drive this. Oh, so this is we don't actually have to build for this puzzle. I don't know what I was, I mean, I was kind of expecting like a bit of a build challenge, but doesn't seem like that's how this is starting at least. Transform to attack. Oh, we get to do some more transformation. I have no idea how that stuff works. We have like spears. It has a reloading animation? I can't even fathom how to build that. Look at the reloading animation. You can see them come out and load up into the thing. I genuinely don't understand. Are these prefabs? That is so cool. The transformation is so good on that. All right, I'm gonna do another puzzle real quick because that was way easier than I thought, because I thought we were gonna have to like build stuff from scratch. But it seems like it's just using vehicles that are already made. All right, this one doesn't give me any hints. I'm just in it now. All right, so B, so we can go through these. So we gotta transform. Okay, why is this hard? And then we can move through all that stuff. Can I not fit through here? Oh, I may have gone to... I thought I was already done with this section. Oh, we gotta transform again. Oh well. There we go. Reload. Should I destroy that too? There we go. All right, now I think those blocks are movable. Yeah, so we should just be able to push them out of the way. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. Hold on. This is actually more complicated. Let me go off here real quick, going backwards. H or B. Okay. Yeah, we gotta destroy these things. All right, easy enough on that one. I like how we have a shield too. All right, that should clear our path. And easy path through now. There we go. All right, let's hop over to the battle section and see what that's all about. All right, battles. Here we go. How does this work? So now I guess I gotta control like an army. After this, I'm gonna hop into sandbox mode, see if I can just build something basic. The red warbots belong to you. Start the battle and destroy the enemy. Okay, battle started. Hold down the left mouse button and drag a rectangle everywhere around your warbot. So, I mean, this seems easy enough if I just do that and then do that. There they go. What do we got over here for these bots? They are not doing well. H for health. Uh-oh. Our pawns are gone, but we have these armored things. They're definitely taking damage. I don't think we're doing too well. We're not doing too well. We might be able to win this. Yes, okay. Oh, he reloaded. Those things are strong. Come on. Uh-oh, this might not go. This might not go well. Uh-oh, we gotta get him before he reloads. Come on, one more blast. One more blast. That was close. We didn't have to do anything other than just tell them to attack, but I feel like you could get into more strategic stuff. I feel like if I took control of one, I would have done better. Whoa, what is this? Start the battle and destroy the enemy. All right, let's take a look at the battlefield here. This thing looks pretty crazy, though. And then we've got a lot. Let's look at health. Oh, I didn't even notice the turrets. How? It's a little one-sided, don't you think? All right, start. Oh, they want us to take control of this one, too. All right, so we can move forward. We can move backwards, turning. We can transform. All right, so I got that attack. But if I transform... That's so cool. Now I'm a tank. Okay, this is how we're gonna do this. This is the way to do this right here. Oh, they react quick, but I can one-shot those guys. All right, cool, cool, cool. I like this. This feels more strategic when I'm actually in control here. Yeah. This is actually a fun one. The other one was just autopilot. This one's a lot more fun. Taking some damage. Oh boy, okay, hold on, transform. I'm gonna destroy all of you. Just let me turn around real quick. Ah! I one-shotted the whole gang. That was pretty cool. All right, that one was so fun. I want to do another one before I head into sandbox mode. All right, what do we got? We got boulders. Oh, it's this thing again. This is a good bot. Start the battle, destroy the enemy. All right, easy enough. All right, what are you guys gonna do? You guys are just chilling. Gonna transform into tank mode to get some sneaky long distance shots off. Oh, I missed. They're transforming. What are they doing? I need health. Ah! Okay, we got homing rockets. Don't worry, this is the easy mode. This rock is gonna save me. Do they home? Yeah, they do. Oh, did you see how much damage that took? Okay, let's not do that again. We can't afford that. Don't worry, they got enough reloading time that this is easy. Yeah, there's no way you can reveal yourself. No melee mode on this one. You'd be done. Unless you can move fast enough. Whoa. Saw some pieces fall off there. All right, one more hit and he's done. I can probably actually do it right now. Got it. Ah! I just died too. Okay, let's go. Wait, that was campaign, right? Oh, wait, puzzle's hard. Bot offensive and Iron Storm? I mean, puzzle's hard kind of makes sense, but what is Iron Storm? Sorry, I gotta do one of these ones too. I gotta get a gist here, what the difference is. That's a lot of things. Oh, I got a lot of things too. I'm probably gonna control the tank. I am gonna, this is harder. Yeah, all right, here we go. Start. I'm gonna select all the, oh, they're already going. I'm gonna select the tank and go in. So, oh, okay, see, that's a problem. Left mouse click to shoot. I'm gonna take those things out. That one's out. Yeah, if I did not take control, uh-oh, they're coming after me. Do I have a transform? I don't. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Leave me alone. The little tinks of them shooting me. That was cool. That was actually pretty cool. Flying vehicles? I gotta see what's going on with flying vehicles in this. What is this? Start the battle, destroy the enemy. All right, let's get in. Whoa, these are like a plasma gun or something. Health, please. I don't want to see what they're doing, though. They're just flying? Oh. Oh, it's like a javelin missile. Oh, okay, I'm okay. Oh, this thing's hard to hit now. I don't know how much I gotta lead it. There we go. All right, cool. The flying things are interesting. They seem very stable. All right, now finally let's go into Sandbox. What do we do in Sandbox? Welcome to this. I was gonna tell me. Good. Introducing Sandbox basics. Warbots and objects you can place on the map. Oh, so we can create battlefields here. So this isn't really about building Sandbox style. This is the Warbot Creator is that. This is more about creating scenarios. You can change map properties, map size, lighting, victory conditions. So you can create puzzles or battles. You could like do one versus how many can you take out? So now there's like even more control or more tutorials, unit control, maps, building prefabs, all that stuff. So you can make like doors. You can place environmental objects like trees and rocks. Yeah, these are for like the puzzle designs and stuff. Destination area, community warbots, my warbot. You can, yeah, your player made warbots versus the in-game warbots. That's cool. All right, but my main thing, I want to create a warbot. So let's create a warbot. I don't understand the transformation stuff yet. Okay, so let's try to make, I feel like I should start simple, but I'm seeing these legs and I want to create like a 6-legged walker. So let's start with some base materials. Place this down real quick. All right, here we go. So if I place this like, is there a mirror mode? Oh, I don't think there's a mirror mode yet. Okay, but if I place this thing right here, is that what I want? That looks like what I want. I'm gonna try to do the same over here. Does that look even? It looks good enough to me. All right, that wasn't too bad. All right, let's do a quick test. See if this thing... I don't think I added controls. Hold on. Key bindings. Motions. So there's 10 motion actions that they're assigned to. All motion components will be activated. Individual key, W. Motion 1 is W. Motion 2 will be S. Motion 3 will be A. Motion 4 will be D. Is this gonna work? If I click on this, walk, walk, walk back. Motion action. So walking is motion 1. Walk back is motion 2. Why are there 2 walks though? Did I do that right? Yeah, motion 2 is gonna be walk back. Wait, what about turning? How does this thing turn? Where's walk right? All right, well, let's say walk back. We have motion 1 and motion 2. Let's do a quick test and see how that translates. Okay. But see, now these don't do... Oh, that's different too. Why are that different when they're set to the same control? I knew starting with a 6-legged walker was not a good idea. These need like logic to work. Oh, this one I did mess up actually. This is not supposed to have walk back there. I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even know what leg I was just on. All right, I'm on the middle leg. The middle leg is 1, 2, 3, 4. This might work. All right, so that is like this. That's forward. And if I press S to go backwards, that's still forward. Left would be right. Right would be right. Okay, so motion numbers 1 and 4 are correct, but it's the other 2 that are not. Okay, I'm understanding. So we want... Why did I make this so complicated? Why did I start with something so much more complicated than it needed to be? Could have just put wheels on a thing and went. So if the left legs, here's what we want. Is this time offset? If you have 2 legs doing a walking motion, then 1 leg should have a motion offset of 0.5. Perfect. Okay, I think we have everything we need to make this work. So this is to walk forward, but we also want it to walk forward when we turn right, which will be number 4. 2 is walk backwards, but we also want it to walk backwards when we turn left, which is number 3. So we want 1, 4, 2, 3 on all of the left legs. Let me just confirm that before I start committing to the other side. So I gotta remember forward is this way. All right, so that's forward. Then this would be backwards. Good. And then if I want to turn left. Okay, that's opposite. Okay, so left and right got reversed somehow. Oh, that's because it's facing the opposite way of where I'm oriented and where I think I'm oriented. So this is the front. But the arrow is facing that way. There is an arrow there facing that way. So these got flipped somehow, it seems like. So the first and third positions should be the same on both sides, and then we should flip the second and fourth positions or numbers. So right now, I'm gonna set it so that they walk in the arrow direction. So technically my backwards button number 2 is gonna be forwards on the leg programming, but in my programming, it'll be backwards according to where the arrow is pointing. So these are 2, 3, 1, 4 on the left side. The right side should be 2, 4, 1, 3. All right, let's try this. No, why is it turning? Oh, are these ones not? Oh, so these ones are actually in the right direction. So forward is forward for these ones, but when we flip them on the other side, they're just kind of like rotated in the wrong way. All right, is this good now? All right, forward is good. Backwards is good. Right is not good. So we gotta flip everything on these ones. All right, right is definitely looking right. Left is definitely looking left. What if I go right, forward and left at the same time? That doesn't work too well, does it? All right, now let's set the offsets. So are these gonna be like, how do we want to do this? How would how does a six-legged animal walk? What is the order of leg movement? So after a quick search of an example, I think we want like 3 at a time. So 2 on one side, 1 on the other. So these 3 would activate at the same time, and then these 3 would activate at offset of 0.5. All right, let's see how that feels. I wish I could zoom out more. Look at that. That looks great. I don't like the camera though. And I can do this, but now I can't control it. When I'm controlling it, the camera is really bad. Oh, can't I set the camera when I'm controlling it? All right, here we go. How far back the camera can be. Let's go 5. Test camera. Okay. Let's go 1, 7. That's way better. Weird, little bit of weird way to deal with that. I'm gonna double the speed of everything. I wish you could mass select same like functional parts, so I don't have to do this with every single leg. Maybe you can, I don't know. Oh, that was a mistake. Yeah, maybe you can, and I just don't know how to do it yet. All right, quick test. It's a little too fast. Turning is not great. Turning is really not its strong suit at all. It can go forward and back really nice. Turning doesn't work quite the way I hoped. All right, let's give this thing some weapons now. How did they build the transformers though? So this is how you use these things. You set them to a transform slot, and you can set how long it takes for them to complete their motion. Both transforming and detransforming. The delay from when they start on their transform and detransform. So that is how you can set transformations. Interesting. All right, so we're gonna give this thing... Does it look better with 2, a double, or a single? I think this one kind of fits better. Oh, we could have both, to be honest. Does this automatically like aim where I'm looking? Oh, it does. Weapon slot 1. Left click. Weapon slot 2, right click. Oh, turning keys. Should I have done this? I'm gonna set these to arrows for now and see if they do anything. Oh, it's like a force. But, so if I go forward and then I turn, that's kind of much better. That's much better than what I was doing. It's kind of like a gyroscopic thing. So I'm going to take away A and D here and then put them here. So now that is, it feels way better, that's for sure. Warbot properties, I need its weight. Main body mass, I'm gonna set to 500. I'm just hoping we're less bouncy. Hey, that totally worked. Okay, I'm learning. We're figuring this out. Man, building Transformers, like, it seems hard, to be honest. Do they have like a detach thing? How do explosives work? Oh, so these are different. So this is no friendly fire and it doesn't detonate on touch. This doesn't detonate on touch, but it does have friendly fire. This is detonates on touch with no friendly fire and detonates on touch with friendly fire. Interesting. Okay, hold on, I got a better idea. This should be here. Oh wait, we can scale. Can I scale those things like a weapon? Oh! Oh, I didn't realize I could do that. How do I reset the scale though? Oh, it tells me. Okay, good. 1. Yeah, I want a 1-time scale. All right, so I put like a wedge block there. Now I'm adding some shields to the wedge block. I think that looks pretty cool. Some shields in the back there. Can I like recess these shields? There we go. That looks pretty cool. You can just sink things into each other like that. I like how if a part's too big, like that's clearly too big, you can just make it a little bit smaller. This will be weapon slot 2. Let's test this out real quick. That's pretty cool. I like that. So those things that were launching, oh, was those harpoons? No, what were they? Were like little, like spear launchers. None of these look like those, but I'm curious because the reloading animation looked like it was a transform type thing. So I'm just curious how that worked. Can I put thrust on this thing? There we go. So I'll put the thrust on motion 3, which I will have be space bar. So what does that look like? Doesn't seem to do much. Why do my legs respawn to space bar? Oh, they still have the thing. Yeah, they still have this. We don't need those anymore. 3 and 4 are useless. There we go. All right, does this seem to help? No, but I can do that. These legs are just really, oh, okay. I feel like thrusters and walkers don't make sense. I don't know why I did this. I just wanted to use the part. All right, I mean, we got something here. It looks pretty cool. I'm happy with it. Let's go ahead and save it. Gorotron? War spider. No, it's not a spider. It's only got 6 legs. What is War sect? Yes. Custom Warbot saying no issues found. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so now we gotta put this thing up against some things in the sandbox mode. My Warbots. We have War sect here. I'm gonna put War sect right there. War sect will be the red team, of course. Red. Damage 1, health 1. Okay, I'm just gonna leave everything default. And now we go to these things, and these look like they don't fight. They're just like droids. Let's just put a bunch of these in here. Oh, that's the wrong way. Rotate. You face that way. Blue team. Oh, there we go. All right, start. Oh, they shoot. Oh, I'm dead. End battle. Okay, so I need to obviously, hold on. Health 100. Does that help? Does seem to help. Oh, that took my shield off. Not if I can help it. Ah, come on. These guys are strong. It doesn't seem to be doing any damage. They won't die. Is that my health in the bottom left? Yeah, that's my health in the bottom left. All right, I don't... Oh, a health bar. Okay, they have a lot of health. Why do they have a lot of health? You guys can't have a lot of health if I'm the main character here. It says they have health 1. Health multiplier for the Warbot. Oh, maybe it's my damage. Damage 10. Just want it to feel realistic, you know? All right, hold on. My camera isn't that great. I'll just deal with it. I have to go back into the robot builder and everything. All right, ready, aim. Okay, that's dealing half health. There we go. Took one out. I have way too much health. Okay, come on. Boost. I want to see how much. Oh, cool. We can like trap them and then shoot them at the same time. All right, let's turn health bars off. A little bit more immersive. Oh, they shot my thrusters off. Come on, get over here. All right, pincer kill. There we go. All right, then I can just turn around for these guys. Yeah, 2 shots. I feel like 2 shots is fair for these guys. I mean, it's not fair how much health I have, but I can do whatever I want. All right, I want to go back into Warbot Creator and load one of these fancy ones. Here we go. This one, I believe, has a transform. Look at that. How do you... What? So we got... This is a transform slot. Set the rotation. Something under here is transforming. Something in here, maybe. So this is sliding, but what is sliding? There's a hinge here, obviously. And there's a slider somewhere. Oh, is this it? Transform slot 1 slide. Oh, wait, no, that's different. That's a different one. Oh, there it is. Found it. It's right there. So then what do you gotta like build just off of that to have everything attached slide? And how do you make it not attached to anything else? That has a more, this is a more obvious and easy to understand transformation. You just have a hinge and the transform is just a function. It's not an actual transform. The scaling definitely does make the ability like to like design things is going to be crazy with the scaling ability. The fact that anything can be any scale. Rainmaker? What does this thing do? 1 for weak upward thrust, 1 and 2 for strong. So we can actually control the thrust here. Forwards thrust. Backwards. Oh, that's backwards thrust. Turn. Ah, Rainmaker. There we go. All right, that's pretty cool. I didn't even like, oh, this has AI functions. I forgot about this part. This game goes pretty deep with being able to program a whole battle. I've just barely scratched the surface. If you guys are interested in more of me trying to figure some of this more complicated stuff out, let me know what you'd like to see. This is definitely a lot to learn, and I know the game is it is in active development right now. They just had an update like a couple days before this with like some quality of life stuff and some new parts and stuff. So I know it's probably going to get even deeper and deeper as time goes on, but let me know what you guys think, and if you're interested in more of this on the channel. And of course, I'll have a link down in the description if you're interested in trying it out yourself. If you enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some more you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.